I'm chatting to Steve and Paul after well, a cracking result this evening, guys.
Yeah, fantastic performance tonight. I think for large parts of it, it was probably one of our most assured performances as well. You know, we asked for a reaction from Saturday, and you've seen the difference in the matches. You know, Saturday was very flat. We struggled to get going. We were low on numbers. Confidence was low for some reason off the back of a good run, but obviously weather interrupting our schedule. We looked rusty, we looked unfit, just didn't look at the side at all. And then all of a sudden you look at us. I spoke to Paul as he was doing the warm-up, and he said this is intense, and when we're at that level we know we're in for a good performance. And I think 1 to 11 really did put in a real shift, but not just of graft, but decision making, the quality, the hunger, desire. It was just a really good all-round performance, and I think 4-0's probably flattered them a little bit as well.
Because at times, Steve, especially in the first half, they did test you a few times. They had quite a few shots down the far end.
Yeah, but I mean the shots were way out. You know, they're outside the box, a lot of them, and I think some of them are hopeful hitters because they're getting frustrated because of how well we're defended. I thought Odgie and Andy Hollins were immense. I think they dealt with everything that they had to. Wakas, Lee Pugh. I mean, as the game got on, Wakas just said to me it was a strange second half. He said, I don't feel like I've done anything, and that's nice, but we've worked hard to get to that position. I think the midfield with obviously Sign Angle just shielding, Gaz Stopforth, what a fantastic debut. We said in the dressing room before we started, this lad will show you what it's like to speak at Devil. We said before the game, he'll show you what work rate and desire is at this level. Get in the clubhouse and go and see everyone quickly. Just say hi to everyone. That's the kind of lad he is. But no, we said his energy and drive, he'll be a catalyst for other people, and I think it was. Paul has said, you know, look at him, and it made the intensity right. But then when you've got likes of Alex Curran, Matty Morgan, Ollie Crankshaw, Harry Pratt, if they've got the work rate behind them and let them have the freedom to do what they're good at, then you see the result. And as I said, I truly believe 4-0 flattered them.
Yeah. How did you see the game then, Paul, from your perspective?
I mean, like Steve said, from minute one in the warm-up, I could tell that the lads were on it tonight. Completely, it was like two different teams from Saturday to today. They were on it from minute one. I didn't really have to do a lot in the warm-up. They were motivating themselves. They were geeing each other up, and you could just tell that they were on it. And then all we said to them before the game was take that level of intensity into the game, and you'll be fine. And obviously they showed that. I mean, like Steve said, the quality of Gaz in the warm-up, I think he added quite a bit into the midfield. It was, you know, a really good debut, and then there were good performances all over the pitch, like Steve said. Odgie, immense. I thought obviously Alex took his goal as well. Big Harry took his goal brilliantly. It was just a good all-round performance against a very good team. Don't forget, because they are a good team.
But as you just mentioned and touched upon with Gaz coming to the side, it was as if he'd been playing all season in there.
Yeah, it's a massive
because it was a very smooth performance from Gaz this evening.
Yeah, it's a massive coup. I mean, I speak to some of my senior players; they know themselves what kind of signing that is for us. You know, you look at the Colne Football Club. You know, we know where we are, we know where we want to be. But to attract a player of that calibre, but his attitude and what's the word I'm looking for? His appetite to drop down and still put in performance like that as if he was still playing conference football is why I want him in my dressing room. The lad loves football. He's 31 years of age. He's got a body of an 18-year-old that's just been out of the gym. He loves running. It's just bizarre. I've never seen anyone run as much, and everyone up and down the non-league pyramid will tell you how good he is for that. But it just gives us a bit of stature amongst the young lads that we've got. But again, supported by some good senior players now. You know, I thought Sign Angle was my captain today. Thought he really did marshal them well. Pewitt left back again. You know, nice and solid. He's an 8, 9 out of 10 every week, and it goes unnoticed. But I also think, and this is a strange one, but I thought Hakan was a good contender for man at match, even though we were under massive pressure. He was massive at the right time in key areas of the game where I thought, oh, they could score. saves a penalty, he makes a triple save, and he was massive for us tonight, so I think he deserves a real big mention as well.
Yeah, and we move on to Saturday now, Paul, against Brighouse Town. Are they a team you've seen on your travels?
Not a team that I've seen, but obviously me and Steve will speak before then. We'll do our bits of homework and we'll prepare properly for the game. We've just got to keep this run going.
Well done, mate.
Since I've come in, we've had some very good results and we've won a lot more games than we've lost. But every little hurdle or every little obstacle that's been put in front of us, we've reacted to it and we've bounced back. So, you know, that's a sign of a good side. We're not going to go and win absolutely every match, but you know, when we have them little sticky spells, it's important that we bounce back. And obviously Brighouse is the next challenge put in front of us. We've just got to keep this run going. Another game at home in front of the home fans. We just need to keep getting another 3 points on the board.
Yeah. And it won't be an easy one. I mean, they're sitting second bottom at the moment. I watched them against Clitheroe last week, or week before when we were off. They've also brought in some new players, and they're going to be fighting for their lives. It's getting tight down there. We know what that felt like not so long ago, and all of a sudden, a couple of results go your way, you're back in amongst it. So it'll be a tough game. It'll be a lot tougher than it was tonight because they're going to fight for every single ball, and our flair players aren't going to be able to get on the ball as easy and think that they can pull off the little tricks. They're in for a big game on Saturday. But we'll prepare right, we'll enjoy tonight. We're on a journey now of 10 more games, and we've put a challenge to them. We've got a slight chance of playoffs, a slight chance. Yeah. And if the lads believe in it enough and work hard enough, a little bit of lady luck, we could do it again. So it's going to be exciting, but we're certainly going to give ourselves a chance with a performance like that.
Yeah, and we knew tonight, you know, without putting too much pressure on the lads, we knew it was a must-win game tonight.
Massive win. I mean, they're sitting above us, 1 spot, 3 points above us. They win tonight, they go 6 points and a game in hand. And then you're looking, if they win that, it's 9 points, and we've only got 10 games left, and you're talking about a very good side there. See you, Leon, well done, mate. You're talking about a very good side, so we needed to make sure we just put pressure on. Hopefully a few results have gone our way again tonight, fingers crossed. But look, we know we're trying to build for the future, especially towards next season. But hopefully the fans have enjoyed that tonight. They've seen a little bit about what we're about. See you, mate. Well done, Connor. I want to thank the fans. I thought they were great again tonight in cold conditions, but also well done to the ground staff. They've worked tirelessly for the last 3 weeks. You know, with no reward except maybe that performance. And if you look at the pitch, it doesn't even look like it's had a game of football on it, to be fair. So fair play to Rich and the team, and we'll look to go again Saturday.
Well, Steve, as we always finish off these conversations, you've got a bud in your hand, so has Paul, and it is all about the 3 points.
All about the 3 points, mate. Well done. Cheers,
see you
mate.
soon.
Well, mate.